Hare Krishna, Prabhu, please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu Tadar Pram, Jai Shri Prabhupada. Thank you for joining, Prabhu. We'll start now.
Haribo.
You want to chant the prayers?
No problem, Prabhu. Just give
Haribo.
me a second. I just want to choose a spot.
Yes, thank you, Prabhu.
Should I start, Prabhu?
Yes, Prabhu. Hare Krishna, Gaura Shakti, Prabhu Tadar Pram, Jai Shri Prabhupada.
Hare Krishna, Gaura Shakti, Prabhu, please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada.
Hare Krishna, dear Prabhus, please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada.
Haribo.
So,
Okay.
Prabhu, the reading session is a little late, or is it
Yes,
me?
Prabhu.
Or
Yes, Prabhu.
okay.
There was
This
a
is
lecture,
Ekadashi
Prabhu.
reading session, Haribol.
You already read the Mangala Charan, or
No, Prabhu. We are waiting.
okay, Prabhu.
Should I start, Prabhu?
Yes, Prabhu.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Jnana Timirandasya Jnananjala Shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha Shri Chaitanya Manobishtam Stapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamayam Dadanti Svapadantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Yuta Parakamalam Shri Guru Vaishnavam Cha Shri Rupam Sagajatam Sahagana Raguna Vitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijanam Saitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalitam Shri Vitam Kam Vitam Cha Hey Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dinabandhu Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Rarakanta Namastute Tap Tap Kanchana Gorangi Radhe Vrindavanishware Vrishabhanu Sutta Devi Pranamare Hare Pre Vancha Kalpatarupyascha Kripa Sindhu Bhayevacha Paritanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavibhyo Namo Namaha Namam Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prestaya Bhutale Shri Mate Bhakti Vedanta Swaminite Namine Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pricharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Satarine Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadara Shri Vasari Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. I usually chanted with Vande Shri Krishna. I don't know if you know it, Semi Prabhu 1.2 Adi Leela. Narayanam namaskritya narom chaivam narotamam devim saraswatim vyasam dato jayam udiraye Shrinvata swakatha Krishna punya shravana kirtana hirdi antosto he apradarani vedunoti suhurt satam nasta prayeshu abradeshu nityam bhagavata sevaya bhagavati uttama sloke bhakti bhavati naistiki. Before reciting this Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam, which is the very means of conquest, one should offer respectful obeisances unto the personality of Godhead Narayana, unto Narayana Rishi, the supermost human being, unto Mother Saraswati, the goddess of learning, and unto Srila Vyasadeva, the author. Shri Krishna, the personality of Godhead, who is the Paramatma, super soul in everyone's heart, and the benefactor of the truthful devotee, cleanses desire for material enjoyment from the heart of the devotee who has developed the urge to hear his messages, which are in themselves virtuous when properly heard and chanted by regular attendance in classes on the Bhagavatam and by rendering of service to the pure devotee. All that is troublesome to the heart is almost completely destroyed, and loving service unto the personality of Godhead, who is praised with transcendental songs, is established as an irrevocable fact. Haribo. Hare Krishna, Vivek Prabhu, Hare Krishna, Praveen Prabhu, please accept my humble obeisances or glories to Srila Prabhupada.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu Standard Pram, Jai Shri Prabhupada.
Haribo. Oh, Semi Prabhu and Praveen Prabhu told. Yes, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Haribo.
After long time, I'm going to.
Oh, Haribol. You're going to temple.
I am in Bath. Yeah, cool.
Oh,
Very
Haribo,
nice,
Haribo. I wish to be in your bag, Prabhu.
Yes, Prabhu. Be nice after a long time to see you going there. After a long wait.
Oh, yeah. I'm very happy to go. Yeah.
Yes, Prabhu. Is Karti Prabhu there also?
No, Prabhu, Karti Prabhu is not there now.
Okay.
So,
Yes,
yeah,
Prabhu.
Prabhu, I am going. Hare Krishna, Guru Shakti Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Vivek Prabhu, Hare Krishna, Praveen Prabhu. Please accept my humble obeisances, all glories to Srila Prabhupada. Very happy to see you all.
Haribo.
Thank Prabhu.
Can I start the reading session just 1-2 verse? Because
Yes,
I need to go after that.
Oh, Haribo, I was about to start, but it's fine, Prabhu. Bless us with your transcendental voice.
Oh no, not at all. I just wanted to at least read one or two verses before I go.
Yes,
So
please.
thank you for the
Okay.
opportunity. Thank you very much, dear Prabhus. So
Semi Prabhu, didn't we read this one yesterday?
Yes,
Or is it
Prabhu.
the
we
same? story?
already read this one. Yes. I was about to say that.
Yes, Prabhu.
What about this one? No.
Yes.
Yeah. This one we didn't read.
Yeah, we didn't read this one.
Ato jasvamam bhatram pajantim medayam kulu etavan paurusho dharmam yadaltan anukampatim. Ato, therefore, Bhajasva, accept mam me, Bhadra, O gentle one, Bhajantim, willing to serve, me, to me, Dayam, mercy, Kulu, to, Etavan, such a measure, Paulushaham, for any gentleman, Dharmaham, religious principle, yet that, Artan, to the distress, Anukampate, he is compassionate. Translation and purport by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada Ki Jai.
Jai.
Kalankaya continue. O gentle one, I am now present before you to serve you. Please accept me and thus show me mercy. It is a gentleman's greatest duty to be compassionate upon a person who is distressed. Purport. Yavana Raja, the king of the Yavana, could also refuse to accept Kalankaya, daughter of time, but he considered the request due to the order of Narada Muni. Thus he accepted Kalankaya in a different way. In other words, the injunctions of Narada Muni or the path of devotional service can be accepted by anyone within the three worlds, and certainly by the king of the Yavanas. Lord Chaitanya himself requested everyone to preach the cult of Bhakti Yoga all over the world. In every village and town, preachers in Krishna consciousness movement have actually experienced that even the Yavana and Mlicha have taken to spiritual life on the strength of Narada Muni's Panchalatrika Vidhi. When mankind follows the disciplic succession as recommended by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Everyone throughout the world will benefit. Text 27. Karam kanyodita vachum nishramya yavanishvaraham chikil shur devakuhyam sa sasmitam tam habasatam. Kala Kanya, by the daughter of time, Udita, expressed Vacha, words, Nishamya, hearing, Yavana Ishvara, the king of the Yavana, Chikirshu, desiring to execute Deva of providence, Guhyam, confidential duty, Saha, he, Sa Smitam, smilingly, Tam, her, Abhasata, addressed. Translation. After hearing the statement of Kalankanya, daughter of time, the king of Yavana, began to smile and devise a means for executing his confidential duty on behalf of Providence. He then addressed Kalankanya as follows. Purport. In Chaitanya Charitamrita, it is said, Ekaleshvara Krishna Halasabhablityam Yare Laiche Nachaya Setaiche Kala Nityam. Chaitanya Hadi 5.142. Actually, the Supreme Controller is personality of Godhead. Krishna and everyone is his servant. Yavana, Laj, the king of the Yavana, was also servant of Krishna. Consequently, he wanted to execute the purpose of Krishna through the agency of Kalankanya. Although Kalankanya means invalidity or old age, Yavanaraj wanted to serve Krishna by introducing Kalankanya everywhere. Thus, a sane person, by attaining old age, will become fearful of death. Foolish people engage in material activity as if they will live forever and enjoy material advancement. But actually, there is no material advancement. Under illusion, people think that material opulence will save them. But although there has been much advancement in material science, the problems of human society, birth, death, old age, and disease, are still unsolved. Nonetheless, foolish scientists are thinking that they are advanced materially. When Kalankanya, the invalidity and of old age, attacks them, they become fearful of death. If they are sane, those who are insane simply don't care for death. Nor do they know what is going to happen after death. They are under the wrong impression that after death there is no life, and consequently, they act very irresponsibly in this life. And enjoy unrestricted sense gratification. For an intelligent person, the appearance of old age is an impetus to spiritual life. People naturally fear impending death. The king of the Yavanas tried to utilize Kalankanya for this purpose. Can I read one more?
Yes, Prabhu.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much for reading, Prabhu.
Mayam nirupitashtupyam patilatma samatinam nabinandati lokoyam tvam abhadram asam matam. Maya, by me, nilupitah, settled, tubhyam, for you, pati, husband, atma, of the mind, samadhina, by meditation. Na, never. Abhinandati, welcome, Lokaha, the people. I am this, Tvam, you, Abhadram, inauspicious, Asammatam, unacceptable. Translation. The king of the Yavanas replied, after much consideration, I have arrived at a husband for you. Actually, as far as everyone is concerned, you are inauspicious and mischievous. Since no one likes you, how can anyone accept you as his wife? After much consideration, the king of the Yavanas decided to make the best use of a bad bargain. Kalankanya was a bad bargain, and no one liked her, but everything can be used for the service of the Lord. Thus the king of the Yavana tried to utilize her for some purpose. The purpose has already been explained. That is, Kalankanya has Jala, the invalidity of old age, can be used to arouse a sense of fear in people so that they will prepare for the next life by engaging in Krishna consciousness. Oh, can you scroll down a little this 29 verse? I want to see something in the purport. 29. Please. Just the purport. Scroll a little bit more. What chapter is this?
27.
27. Okay. So we already passed. So if someone wants to read them, thank you for this opportunity to let me read. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Darshan.
Someone else can read now.
Yes, Prabhu, I will read.
Thank you very much.
I will continue, Prabhu. Can I just shut off this computer? Okay, I did not see the text, but it's fine. Tvam avyakta gatir bunksva lokam karma vinirmitam yahi me pratana yukta praja nasham praneshyasi. Tvam avyakta gatir bunksva lokam karma vinirmitam yahi me pratana yukta praja nasham praneshyasi. Synonyms. Synonyms. Tvam, you, avyakta, gati, whose movement is imperceptible. Imperceptible. Bunksva, bunkshva. Enjoy, lokam, this world, karma vinirmitam, manufactured by fruitive activities, yeah, one who, he certainly, me, my Pratana soldiers, Yukta, helped by Praja Nasham, annihilation of the living entities, Praneshyasi, you shall carry out without any hindrance. Translation and purport by His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. This world is a product of fruitive activities, therefore you may imperceptibly attack people in general. Helped by many soldiers, you can kill them without opposition. Purport: the word karma vinirmitam means manufactured by fruitive activities. This entire material world, especially in these days, is the result of fruitive activities. Everyone is fully engaged in decorating the world by highways, motor cars, electricity, skyscrapers, industries, businesses, etc. All this appears very nice for those who are simply engaged in sense gratification and who are ignorant of spiritual identity. As described in Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam. Can go down, Prabhu. Nunam pramataha kurte vikarma yad indriya pritaya apranoti na sadhu manye yata ma atmano yam asan api kleshada asa deha. Bhagavatam 5.5.4. Those without knowledge of the spirit soul are mad after materialistic activities, and they perform all kinds of sinful activities simply for sense gratification. King Puranjan. According to Rashab Dev, such activities are inauspicious because they force one to accept an abominable body in the next life. Everyone can experience that although we try to keep the body in a comfortable position, it is always giving pain and is subjected to the threefold miseries. Otherwise, why are there so many hospitals, welfare boards, and insurance establishments? Actually, in this world, there is no happiness. People are simply engaged trying to counteract unhappiness. Foolish people accept unhappiness as happiness. Therefore, the king of the Yavanas decided to attack such foolish people imperceptibly by old age, disease, and ultimately death. Of course, after death, there must be birth. Therefore, Yavana Raja thought it was wise to kill all the karmis through the agency of Kalakanya, and thus try to make them aware that materialistic advancement is not actually advancement. Every living entity is a spiritual being, and consequently, without spiritual advancement, the human form of life is ruined. Prajavaro yam mama brarat. Prajvaro yam mama brat. Is it brat or bra ata? Bra ata. Twam chame bagini bava charmi uba bayam lokesmin avyakto bima sa ini kaha. Prajavaro yam mama bra ata twam chame bagini bava. Yeah, I can go down. Okay, synonyms. Prajvaraha, named Prajvara. I am this, mom, my ata, brother. Tom, you, cha, also me, my bagini, sister, bava, become charami, I shall go about, uba, bayam, by both of you, loke in the world. Asmin, this, avyaktaha, without being manifest, bima, dangerous. Sa'ainikaha, with soldiers. Translation: the king of the Yavanas continued, here is my brother, Prajvara. I now accept you as my sister. Can you remove that, Prabhu? I shall employ both of you as well as my dangerous soldiers to act imperceptibly within this world. Can I restart the translation? The king of the Yavanas continued, here is my brother Prajavara. I now accept you as my sister. I shall employ both of you as well as my dangerous soldiers to act imperceptibly within this world. Imperceptibly. Purport: Kalakanya was sent by Narada Muni to Yavana Raja so that she might become his wife. But instead of accepting her as his wife, Yavana Raja accepted her as his sister. Those who do not follow the Vedic principles are unrestricted as far as sex life is concerned. Consequently, they sometimes do not hesitate to have sex with their sisters. In this age of Kali, there are many instances of such incest. Although Yavana Raja accepted the request of Narada Muni to show respect to him, he was nonetheless thinking of illicit sex. This was due to his being the king of the Yavanas and Mlechas. Prabhu, is this correct that I've heard that Narada Muni once had a family life? I think Lord Vishnu was trying to teach him that one can be bound by Maya. Was there such a story? Have you ever heard such a story?
No,
I
Prabhu, I
have.
don't remember this.
I have heard, but I am not sure about the authenticity of that narration. So I need
Yeah,
to
we
check and
need to.
yeah.
Yes, Prabhu. There's somewhere that I saw that, yeah, he was
Yeah,
once
in
bound
fact,
up.
that whole story revolves around the description of how Maya works,
Oh, yes, yes, Prabhu. How powerful. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
how powerful the Maya works on any living entity, including Narmuni.
Yes, yes, Prabhu.
And
Hmm.
yeah, I'll get back to you. I'll drop a message to you on WhatsApp once I check and get back to you.
Oh, yes, yes, Prabhu. Very well. And actually, I forgot. Luvesh Prabhu, I think he overheard that we were actually speaking of Gokula and we were discussing about Gokula and Goloka. And he actually gave me an answer, but I forgot it. I need to go check it. He said Gokula and Goloka, like Gokula. It's like, it is something like Gokula. It's like the materialistic, it's like the pastimes,
Prabhu,
something like,
Prabhu,
um,
would you
sorry,
mind
Prabhu.
sharing would you mind sharing that information with me on WhatsApp so that I can go through it as well in detail?
Which one, Prabhu?
The difference between Goloka and Gokula.
Oh, yes, and it's not actually a paragraph, Prabhu. Just that I read
Hmm.
it once, flying through it. Yes, Prabhu. Let me see how fast I can get it because I think I'm near it. I can even read it to you now.
Mhm. But anyway, before that, please complete this purport because this is the last verse of this chapter.
Oh, is this okay? Let me complete the paper. I think it was Yavana Raja accepted the request of Narada Muni to show respect to him. He was nonetheless thinking of illicit sex. This was due to his being the king of the Yavanas and Mlechas. The word Prajvaraha is very significant for it means the fever sent by Lord Vishnu. Hmm. Such a fever is always set at 107 degrees, the temperature. At which a man dies. You can go down, Prabhu. Thus, the king of the Mlechas and the Yavanas requested the daughter of time, Kalayanka, Kalakanya, was invalidity itself, combined and strengthened by the soldiers of Yavana Raja, namely non-hygienic conditions, illicit sex, and ultimately a high degree of temperature to bring on death. They would be able to smash the materialistic way of life. In this connection, it is significant that just as Narada was immune to the attack of Jara or infidelity, similarly, Jara or the destructive force cannot attack any follower of Narada Muni or a pure Vaishnava. Thus, and the Bhakti Vedanta purports of the 40th Canto, 27th chapter of the Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam entitled Attack by Chanda Vegam on the city of King Puranjana, the character of Kalakanya. Oh yeah, Pravin Prabhu.
Yes, Prabhu. Yeah.
I was saying Gokula is Goloka on earth. And in Goloka, the pastimes are manifested in a spiritually more progressive form. That's what he said.
So do you mean that Goloko is the manifestation of Gokula is the manifestation of Goloka, spiritual Goloka? Is that understanding proper from my side?
Let me see. Gokula is Goloka on earth. That is the first line. And in Goloka, the pastimes are manifested in a spiritually more progressive form.
Okay.
You know, that's what he said. I actually need to ask him into
In
detail.
other words, Goloka, which is on this earth, is another form of um,
Gokula, like something like Gokula on,
Goloka. Goloka.
or like, yes. So meaning Gokula is like Goloka on earth, meaning Gokula is Goloka on earth, yes.
Mm. Okay, but the pastimes in Golok are much more advanced than that of in Gokula.
Oh, yes, yes, Prabhu. And I see, maybe, is it that in Gokula, Prabhu, like, let's say the spiritual world, maybe they don't have forms, like they have spiritual forms, right?
Yes, exactly. All the living entities have the transcendental or spiritual bodies to perform all the devotional activities.
Oh, yes, yes, Prabhu.
They are not materialistic people or personalities.
Oh, yes, Prabhu. Beyond the senses, beyond the, what do you call this, the modes, yes. And Prabhu, like, how many Vaikunthas are there? Because there was a scripture that I saw, it was actually, was it naming? Like, it was saying the Vaikunthas. It did not say Vaikunta alone.
You know,
So I was
there are
wondering.
innumerable number of Vaikuntha planets in uh, in this entire creation.
Oh, yes. But then in
It is
one,
not
so
just
meaning, is
one
it like, sorry, Prabhu?
Vaikuntha. It is not just one Vaikuntha in
Oh,
count.
yes, yes. Prabhu. So meaning it's like the 14 planets, like each universe has 14 planets, like that. Like
Yeah,
it has all
yeah.
the 14 planets. So meaning,
I
for gold, yes, Prabhu.
I think so, bro. In fact, see everything. See every what do you call galaxy? Okay, contains more planets as well, not just one or two planets. Okay, there are. You see, you
Yes,
can
yes, Prabhu.
call all these 14 planets. Okay, uh, as one part of the creation. Okay,
Oh,
not
yes,
the
yes,
whole,
Prabhu.
not whole the creation.
Oh, yes, yes, Prabhu. A minute creation, like certain percentage.
Exactly.
Yes, Prabhu. Because I remember the story, I remember when Lord Brahma stole Krishna's friends, he took
Hmm.
them actually, and then he brought them. Actually, Krishna, I think he manifested them out of himself, right? His friends, something like that.
Yeah, for
And
1 year.
then Lord Brahma came back after 1 year, and then and then that's where Lord Krishna was like, he brought all the Brahmas from different universes to show Lord Brahma that he's not the supreme Lord Brahma.
Yeah, in fact, see, Lord Brahma wanted to apologize Krishna for the mistake he had made by stealing all those, by maybe concealing all those
Friends in
these
the Brahmaloka.
Gokula boys. Okay, so then when he was when Brahma was about to approach Krishna, Krishna asked the question, which Brahma came? Which means that there are several Brahmas in this creation. So he just sarcastically questioned which Brahma came to meet him.
Oh, yes, yes, Prabhu. So, meaning, Prabhu, is it clear that, can we say that each Brahma has its own name from different universes? Maybe because some have 4 heads, some has 5, some has a million. I heard something like that.
Yes,
Is it a million?
yeah, right.
Is it mentioned like in the Śrīmad? Is it somewhere? Can we read about like different Brahmas in the Bhagavatam?
And we have to go to the 10th canto and go through, because I don't remember whether all the names of the Brahmas have been mentioned in the 10th canto in that particular chapter.
Oh, yes, Prabhu.
I don't exactly remember the names. I'm not sure whether the names have been really mentioned in the chapter.
Oh, yes, Prabhu. Okay. Yeah, but I also think it's extra information, because we need to study everything that is. We have a lot of information for just this one universe. Imagine obtaining more knowledge on other universes.
Yeah.
You can't even grasp like one book. Puranjan becomes a woman in the next life.
Oh,
What did he do? Sanskrification.
this is us, Prabhu. This
Yes,
Puranjan means
Prabhu.
us. This is crazy. Oh no, let's see what happens.
So when they said he became a woman, as you remember the topic, the nature, the enjoyer, like we have the Purusha, and then we are like part of the Prakriti, like the female energy, the material nature.
Yes, Prabhu,
Is
but
it
now
in that way?
now he takes the female body, the woman body.
Oh, yes, Prabhu. Well, I thought it was generalizing, yes. Since we are all, they said I heard a statement that we are all females. Yeah, that's why I was asking in that way.
Yes, Prabhu, but now he becomes a woman body, from king body to woman.
Narada Uvacha Shainika Bayam Namnoye Barishaman Dista Karinaha Prajavara Kala Kanya Bayam Vicheru Avanim Imam Vicheru Avanim Imam. Synonyms: Narada Uvacha, the great sage Narada continued to speak. Sa'i the soldiers, Baya Namnaha, yeah, Namna of Baya, fearlessness, yeah, all of them who Barishman, O King Prachina Barishat, the Dishta Karinaha, the other carriers of death, Prajvara with Prajvara, Kalakanya Bayam, and with Kalakanya, Vicheru traveled Avanim on earth, Imam thus. Translation: The great sage Narada continued, My dear king, Prachina Barishat, afterwards, the king of the Yavanas, whose name is Fear itself, as well as his soldiers Prajvaram and Kalakanya, began to travel all over the world. Purport: the period of life just prior to death is certainly very dangerous because usually at this time people are attacked by the weakness of old age as well as many kinds of disease. The disease that attack the body are compared here to soldiers. These soldiers are not ordinary soldiers, for they are guided by the king of the Yavanas, who acts as the commander-in-chief. The word Dishta Karinaha indicates that he is the commander. When a man is young, he does not care for old age but enjoys sex to the best of his satisfaction, not knowing that at the end of life, his sexual indulgence will bring on various diseases, which so much disturb the body that one will pray for immediate death. The more one enjoys sex during youth, the more he suffers in old age. Might be safe there. Ta ekada turabasa Puranjana Purim Nirpa Rurudu Bauma Rurudu Bauma Bogadyayam Jarat Panga Palitam. Is it Panga? How do you pronounce that Panga? That double N. Panga
Pannaga.
Panaga. Panaga.
Pannaga.
Oh, okay, Panaga. Palitam. Okay, Jarat. Synonyms. They ekada once upon a time. Two then Rabasa with great force. Puranjana Purim. The city of Puranjana, Nirpa, O king, Rorudaha, Roruduhu, encircled, Bauma, Boga Adyam, full of sense enjoyment, Jarat, old, Panga, by the serpent, Palitam, protected. Translation: once the dangerous soldiers attacked the city of Puranjana with great force. Although the city was full of paraphernalia for sense gratification, it was being protected by the old serpent. Is it the Kundalini again? Once the dangerous soldiers attacked the city of Puranjana with great force. Although the city was full of paraphernalia for sense gratification, it was being protected by the old serpent. Purport: as one's body engages in sense gratification, it becomes weaker and weaker daily. Finally, the vital force becomes so weak that it is herein compared to a weak serpent. The life air has already been compared to the serpent. When the vital force within the body becomes weak, the body itself also becomes weak. At such a time, the death symptoms, that is, the dangerous soldiers of death superintendent, Yamaraj, began to attack very severely. According to the Vedic system, before coming to such a stage, one should leave home and take sannyasa to preach the message of God for the duration of life. However, if one sits at home and is served by his beloved wife and children, he certainly becomes weaker and weaker. Due to sense gratification, when death finally comes, one leaves the body devoid of spiritual assets. At the present time, even the oldest man in the family does not leave home, being attracted by wife, children, money, opulence, dwelling, etc. Thus, at the end of life, one worries about how his wife will be protected and how she will manage the great family responsibilities. In this way, a man usually thinks of his wife before death, according to Bhagavad Gita. Yam yam vapi smaran bhavam tyajati ante kalavaram tam tam eva iti kaunteya sada tad bhava bhavitaha. Whatever state of being one remembers when he quits his body, that state he will attain without faith. So, Prabhu, like if you think of your woman, you're not gonna go to him, right? You're gonna be a woman rather.
Yes, Prabhu,
Maybe a
you want
female.
to the woman body.
Okay, Prabhu. Oh, but then it can still be a woman animal body, right?
Yes,
Oh,
it can be any
okay.
body. Okay, but
Okay.
feminine in
Mm.
nature. See, if you can remember the narration of Jadabharat, okay, uh,
Yes, yes, Prabhu.
just before passing the body, he was able to remember the the body of a deer. Okay, that's the reason why he became deer in his next life.
Oh, yes, yes. I remember the story of it there. Yes. Who was the name of the sage, Prabhu? Was it a sage or a devotee Vaishnava? The one who became Bharat?
Hmm? Say that
Who
again,
was
please.
the Who was the name of the sage? What was the name of the sage again? Oh, the Vaishnava. Bharat. Is it Bharat? Who?
Bharat, Bharat,
The one who
Bharat.
became it. Bharat.
No, Bharat, Prabhu, Bharat.
Oh, I could not hear properly. I heard Bharat.
Bharat, Bharat,
Okay,
the son
please
of
type.
Rishabdev.
Oh, Bharat. Oh, oh. Oh, it was him who became the deer. I know Bharat, but then I thought that were two different people.
In fact, there are three Bharat. Okay,
Oh, there are
one
three.
was the son of Rishabdev. The second was the brother of Lord Ramachandra, and the third was
Yes.
the son of Dushyanta and Shakuntala.
Okay, that's the one that I don't know. I know the other two that you've mentioned. Maybe I need to learn about the third one.
Third one is described in Mahabharata.
Oh, yes, bro. Okay. Because I remember
Yeah.
Bharat, was he the king in Ramayana? He became the king in line before Lord Ram, ne? It was Bharat.
Yes.
His mom was Kaikai.
Yeah. When Rama was in exile, then Bharat was able to rule the kingdom on behalf of
Eh?
Lord Ramchandra.
Okay, yes, sorry, bro. Yes, bro. They were just calling you.
Can you hear me properly?
Yes, bro. I can hear you, bro. Can you please repeat that just line? Because they were just
No,
disturbing me for.
Rama was spending all his time, all his 14 years in the forest. Bharat was able to rule the country on behalf of Lord Ramachandra.
Yes, bro. Yeah, I remember. And then he did not want to rule. He actually wanted Lord Ram to rule, but then because of the boon Mother Kaikaya got her husband, from
Yes.
his husband actually. Yes, and then he wanted the. But then I remember Kai. Also, Mother Kaikai was actually influenced by another female.
Hmm.
I forgot the mother's name.
Mandara.
Mandara. Okay, yes, Prabhu. And actually, the whole pastimes was actually in the forest, Prabhu. Almost like one of the big things actually happened in the forest. Biggest things, one of the biggest things actually, because he was
That's
actually going. That was actually the aim. What can I say? The main story of going to the forest to save like from demons that Rama was going to.
it was the main purpose of Lord Ramachandra's incarnation.
Oh yes, Prabhu. Yes.
If he had spent all the time in his kingdom, okay, how could he have killed Ravana?
Oh yes,
And
Prabhu. Yeah, and it was actually impossible.
Hmm.
And actually, I did not want him to leave for the forest, Prabhu. I wanted to see him as king. Like from the beginning when they told him when they were about to mention him as king, and then he had to go. And I think there was a point where Bharat went back in the forest to go find Lord Ram to come back and take the throne.
Right, right.
Yes, Prabhu.
But he refused to do so because he took the vow, okay, and promised his father Dasharatha that he would complete all the 14 years in forest.
Yes, Prabhu. And he was so merciful to Mother Kaikai too, because Lord Rama knew that such a thing had to happen and in that way, because he's
Yes,
God.
yes.
Okay, let me continue. Prabhu.
True, sir.
And you just reminded me of such past times, Prabhu. I remember Ramayana and Mahabharata now. I need to revisit. Whatever state, okay, but then I think I read this, but it's fine, I'll repeat. Whatever state of being one remembers when he quits his body, that state he will attain without fail. At the end of life, a person thinks of what he has done throughout his whole life. Thus, he gets another body, the Hantara, according to his thoughts and desire at the end of life. One overly addicted to life at home naturally thinks of his beloved wife. And at the end of life, consequently, in the next life, he gets the body of a woman and he also acquires the results of his pious or impious activities. In this chapter, the acceptance of a woman's body by King Puranjanam will be thoroughly explained. I also need to start renaming people like people names. Whenever I die, I may remember Krishna's name rather than his material name.
Haribol. Okay, we're running out of time, so we have to go to Sixastakam prayers.
Haribo.
Thank you so much, Liban Prabhu, for reading.
Thank you, Prabhu. Oh, Gaura Shakti Prabhu is gone now.
Yes, Prabhu. He was in the beginning.
I want to record the time that I've read Prabhu. I've been taking record of my time.
Okay, Sixastakam prayers.
Should I start?
Yes, Prabhu.
Cheto Darpanamarjanam Bhavamahadavagninirvapanam Shreya Kaivachandrika Vitaranam Vidyavadu Jivanam Anandam Burde Vardhanam Pratiparam Purnamritaswadanam Saravatmasnapanam Param Vijayate Shri Krishna Sankirtana.
नाम्नामकारि बहुधा निज सर्वशक्तिस् तत्रार्पिता नियमिता स्मरणेन कालः एतादृशी तव कृपा भगवन् ममापि दुर्दैवमीदृशं याजनि नानुरागः
Trinarapi Sunichana Taro Api Saheshnuna Amanina Manadena Kirtaniya Sada Hari.
न धनं न जनं न सुन्दरीं कवितां वा जगदीश कामये मम जन्मनीश्वरे भवताद्भक्तिरहैतुकी त्वयि
Ainanda Tanuja Kinkaram Patitamam Vishame Bhavam Buddho Kripaya Tava Pada Pankaja Stithaduli Satrisham Vichintaya.
नयनं गरदश्रुधारया वदनं गद्गदहृदया गिरा पुलकैर्निचितं वपुः कदा तव नाम गृहणे भविष्यति
Yugaitam Nimishana Chakshusha Pravishaitam Shunyaitam Jagat Sarvam Govinda Virahe Name.
अश्लिष्यवापादरतां पिनष्टु माम् अदर्शनं मर्महतां करोतु वा यथा तथा वा विदधातु लम्पटो मत्प्राणनाथस्तु स एव नापरः
Glories to the Shri Krishna Sankirtan, which cleanses. Glories to the Shri Krishna Sankirtan, which cleanses the heart of all the dust accumulated for years and extinguishes the fire of conditional life, of repeated birth and death. The Sankirtan movement is the prime benediction for humanity at large because it spreads the rays of the benediction moon. It is the life of all transcendental knowledge. It increases the ocean of transcendental bliss, and it enables us to fully taste the nectar for which we are always anxious.
O my Lord, your holy name alone can render all benediction to living beings, and thus you have hundreds and millions of names like Krishna and Govinda. In these transcendental names, you have invested all your transcendental energies. There are not even hard and fast rules for chanting these names. O my Lord, out of kindness, you enable us to easily approach you by chanting your holy names. But I am so unfortunate that I have no attraction for them.
Can go down, Semi Prabhu. One should chant the holy name of the Lord in a humble state of mind, thinking oneself lower than the straw in the street. One should be more tolerant than a tree devoid of all sense of false prestige and ready to offer all respects to others. In such a state of mind, one can chant the holy name of the Lord constantly.
O Almighty Lord, I have no desire to accumulate wealth, nor do I desire beautiful women, nor do I want any number of followers. I only want your causeless devotion service birth after birth.
O son of Maharaj Nanda Krishna, I am your eternal savior, yet somehow or other I have fallen into the ocean of birth and death. Please pick me up from this ocean of death and place me as one of the atoms of your lotus feet.
O my Lord, when will my eyes be decorated with tears of love flowing constantly when I chant your holy name? When will my voice choke up, and when will the hair of my body stand on it and at the recitation of your name? Oh Govinda.
Feeling your separation. Okay. Oh, Govinda, feeling your separation, I'm considering a moment to be like 12 years or more. Tears are flowing from my eyes like torrents of rain, and I am feeling all vacant in the world in your absence.
I know no one but Krishna as my Lord, and he shall remain so, even if he handles me roughly in his embrace or makes me broken-hearted by not being present before me. He is completely free to do anything and everything, for he is always my worshipful Lord unconditionally.
Unconditionally.
Jai Jai Shri- Yeah,
Jai.
Jai.
Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu ki Jai, Gauranitai ki Jai,
Jai.
Srila Prabhupada ki Jai.
Praveen Prabhu, I'm always, when you say Oh Govinda before it appears, I'm always thinking of that one verse, Oh Govinda.
Oh, no.
Bahu Janma Kare Yari Shravana Kirtana Tabutana Paya Krishna Pade Premadan. If one is infested with the 10 offenses in the chanting of the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra, despite his endeavor to chant the holy name for many births, he will not get the love of Godhead. That is the ultimate goal of this chanting. The offenses against the chanting of the holy name are as follows. The first offense, to blaspheme the devotees who have dedicated their life for propagating the holy name of the Lord.
Second one is to consider the names of demigods like Lord Shiva or Lord Brahma to be equal to or independent of the name of Lord Vishnu.
Third offense, to disobey the orders of the spiritual master or thinking him as an ordinary person. Sakshadadridvena.
Fourth offense is to blaspheme the Vedic literature or literature in pursuance of the Vedic version.
Fifth offense, to consider the glories of chanting Hare Krishna to be an imagination.
Sixth offense is to give some interpretation on the holy name of the Lord.
Seventh offense, to commit sinful activities on the strength of the holy name of the Lord.
Eighth offense is to consider the chanting of Hare Krishna as one of the auspicious ritualistic activities offered in the Vedas as fruitive activities, karma kanda.
Ninth offense, to instruct the faithless persons about the glories of their holy name.
Tenth offense is not to have complete faith in the chanting of the holy names and to maintain material attachments even after understanding so many instructions on this matter. It is also an offense to be inattentive while chanting. Every devotee who claims to be a Vaishnava must guard against these offenses in order to quickly achieve the desired success, Krishna Prema. Let us offer our respectful obeisances unto all the Vaishnava devotees of the Lord. They can fulfill the desires of everyone just like desire trees, and they are full of compassion for the fallen souls. Pancha kalpatarubhyascha vibhas
Panchakalpatarubhyascha kripasindhubhaivacha paritanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namo.
Namo Namaha.
Kori Vaishnava
Jai
Vrinda
Om.
ki,
Jai.
Srila
Srila
Prabhupada,
Prabhupada ki.
Jai.
Jai.
Jai
Jai
Gaur
Gaur.
Hari
Hari
Hari Bol.
Bol. Praveen Prabhu, I stole your style. I saw when you finish a sentence, you always emphasize. So whenever I read, I always do it like that. You know, like every time when you end, I've always see Dave and Law paying. It's like you emphasize it.
Yeah.
Haribo. Semi Prabhu.
Yes, Prabhu.
Haribo, maybe my network will cut tomorrow. I'm not sure because today it is just fine. You know, when I woke up, I was like, oh, it's still on.
Oh, tomorrow?
Yeah, maybe tomorrow, but then only tomorrow only. Friday it will be back on because it was supposed to be 2 days.
Yes, Prabhu. Okay.
But I wish by Krishna's mercy it never turns off, you know.
Yes, Prabhu. That's fine. Okay, thank you,
Haribo,
Prabhu, so much for your recitation. Jai Shri Prabhupada. Haribo.